What's going on, fight fans? Welcome back to the Fight Fan Club. If this is your first time, I go by A1. It's a brand new boxing channel that I just created to bring the people boxing content from a fight fan perspective, from a filmmaker perspective. And so I just plan on doing some really cool things with the channel. If that sounds interesting to you, if you're a fight fan, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, help grow the channel. But today, man, we're going to talk about the Super Bowl boxing matchup of the year. Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. I'm going to just get straight into it and do just a speed round of just telling you my picks, and then we're going to break it down and tell you why. So, for the first fight, I have Zayed Mayouf. Second fight, I got Gerald Miller. Third fight, got Austin Williams with a replacement from Carlos Adames. Fourth fight, we got Bruce Carrington over Castro. Fifth fight, we got Keyshawn Davis over Jermaine Ortiz. And for the championship, I'm going with Teofimo Lopez over Shakur Stevenson, and still the 140 champion. That's how I got it. Let's talk about it. Those are my picks for this fight card, but you know, what do I know? I'm just a fight fan. I did call Crawford over Canelo. I called Crawford over Spence, beating Spence. I even called the round. I said 9th round knockout. Recently, I called Anthony Joshua knocking Jake Paul out in the 6th round. I mean, that was easy. I remember making money off Daniel Dubois beating Anthony Joshua. So sometimes I have like a little, like a sense about these things. I got some good calls. So we'll see if it replays like this weekend and how close I am or how far off I am. But either way, man, it's going to be a dope fight. Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz. I would like to know what y'all think about this fight, who you have in this fight. I think this is closer to a 50-50 fight than, you know, a lot of people have Jermaine Ortiz winning this fight because Keyshawn Davis, mentally, he's just been kind of up and down. I personally, the last time I seen Keyshawn Davis fight, he looked like a mini Bud Crawford. That's what he looked to me. And so I'm going off that. And so with Jermaine Ortiz, he's super quick, super technical, great footwork, but he likes to get on his pedal sometimes. Like against Lomachenko, against Teofimo Lopez, he did too much moving around to where he wasn't still in the fight. Where he could have. It was a little bit more aggressive, especially against Teofimo Lopez. He maybe could have outpointed Teo, but he doesn't throw enough for me, and he hasn't proven himself. Keyshawn Davis is he's got power, he's got speed, he's got the skill. I think Keyshawn Davis wins this fight. That's what we got for the undercards. Now to the main event. My prediction, I think I'm ready to make the prediction. I've been thinking about this for the last couple weeks. Knowing what I've seen, knowing what I know, I am picking Teofimo Lopez to win against Shakur Stevenson. Not in a upset. In defending his crown at 140. I got Teofimo Lopez. Let me tell you why. I think that when it comes to skill, I think that Shakur is here, and if anything, Teo is like right here. It's not that big of a size difference that people think when it comes to the skill set. So with that being said, I think Teo is going to out-edge Shakur based on his experience. He's been in there with a similar skilled fighter like Jermaine Ortiz. Not as good, but similar styles. The number 1 pound for pound, Lomachenko, stepped up. He beat him when nobody thought he was going to beat him. Josh Taylor, who Tim Bradley calls a Hall of Famer, probably a future Hall of Famer in Josh Taylor, beat him at 140, his first fight at 140. He's taken the belts. He's actually taken over. I think that he defends his crown at 140. That's my prediction for the fight, man. I don't think it's an upset at all. I think that it's more of a 50-50 fight where the experience from Teo is going to show in this fight. During the DAZN broadcast, Devin Haney had a great breakdown. He sparred with both of them, and I see the fight going exactly what he was talking about. He didn't give his prediction, but he was saying that if Teo gets on the inside, that's where he's dangerous. If he can close that range, because he's really good. He's also really good just watching tape, going in, hitting a couple combos, and then getting back out. So staying in range, but like he's twitchy. He'll uppercut when you don't expect him. So I think that Teo has to muddy this fight just a little bit, and I think he will. And I think that aggressiveness and him coming forward and landing shots, I think that's going to give Shakur problems. Where if Shakur wins this fight, I won't be surprised. I want to see Shakur prove people like me wrong. I want to see him step up and say, yes, I'm as good and as great as I've been saying that I am. And I'm ready to see that from Shakur Stevenson. So if Shakur does what he does best, keeps his distance, controls the fight with the jab, stays disciplined on defense, which I think he will, he can't just win on defense. Defense doesn't win championships in boxing matches. He has to take the fight to Teo as well. So if he does that, I think he has to switch up. I think we got to see a different Shakur than what we've seen. Against Zepeda, he stayed in the pocket. He was aggressive against Oscar Valdez and Jamal Herring, but those guys aren't nothing like Teo. So I think if he does a combination of, brings his defense and what he does best, plus he takes it to Teo with combos and is aggressive, and he backs Teo down. If he's able to back Teo down, I think that's where he takes the fight. So another reason why I think Teo can win this fight is because he's a master at fighting southpaws. Lomachenko was a southpaw. Josh Taylor was a southpaw. I believe Jermaine Ortiz was a southpaw who gave him a little bit of trouble. And so Teo's used to fighting against southpaws, which Shakur Stevenson is. So I don't think anything's going to surprise Teo when it comes to that aspect. I was watching the Ring Champs podcast today when I was at the gym, and he was saying that he just grew up fighting southpaws, so he's super comfortable, and that's why he's had success, against southpaws. So that's why I think officially Teofimo Lopez is going to pull it out against Shakur Stevenson. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll take it. I want to see Shakur step up. I want to see Shakur prove how great he is. But I just think that this might be a learning lesson for Shakur, just how Kambosos was a learning lesson, just how Sandor Martin was a learning lesson for Teo. I think that Teo is coming in the ring with all of those lessons, both good and bad, where Shakur, he just hasn't had the opportunity to have those type of fights and have those types of experiences in the ring. And I think that experience will play out in this fight. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I have Teo winning. The athleticism, the skill, I don't think that Shakur is that much greater than Teo. So when you combine that with the experience that Teo brings, that's why I think this is gonna go the distance. I really think that it's gonna go the distance. I don't think anybody gets knocked out in this. I think they're too good to expose themselves to get knocked out. That's what I have. That's what I'm going with. We will see. We'll come back. We will revisit this after the fight this Saturday and see how wrong I was or how right I was. Either way, man, I'm glad that they got this shot, man. I'm glad that fight fans get to see, what both of them are made of. Let me know what you guys think about these fights. But until then, man, I'll tap in with you guys next week on the aftermath of the fight. I appreciate you guys, man. If you haven't, please subscribe. Help me grow this channel. I got a lot of dope content for this channel planned, especially as a filmmaker. That's what I do for a living, so I want to make some short films for this channel. But anyways, man, that's all I got for you guys today, man. Enjoy the fight, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Every day.